Before we start this review, I'm just going to get one thing clear. This wasn't my first choice of helmet. So I wanted a Shoei. My friends have Shoeis, my relatives have Shoeis. They get really good reviews. I went into the store and I just could not get that really good fit that I needed. So I went back multiple times, I tried on lots of helmets, and eventually I ended up with this, which is the Bell Raystar Flex DLX in carbon fibre. So one of the advantages of the carbon fibre is you get the same level of protection, but you actually get in a lighter weight, which is really good. And there's a lot of good points on this helmet. So one of the first ones is, number one, it is designed as a race helmet, so you get all that protection. Snell rated, and being a race helmet, you also get a really good viewing port, so you get really good visibility, and that actually translates well on the street because you can see vehicles creeping up on the side of you, and also I can see my dash and my mirrors without moving my head too much, so that's really good. What I really like about it is the visor. So I say it's got that great viewing port, and with the visor down, the quality of the visor is just superb. It's totally transparent, I don't see it, I don't get that claustrophobic effect when you have your visor down, and even better than that, it's self-tinting, it's photochromatic. That's got loads of advantages. So I wear prescription glasses when I'm riding, and if I know I'm going to be riding in a lot of sunlight during the day, I would normally put like a tinted visor on, but then I have to take the tinted visor off to put a clear visor on to go out at night. So the photochromatic, it just tints during the sunlight, and it's just great. It doesn't go as dark as a full dark smoke visor, but it tints dark enough to be really useful. And one of those things, unless you've actually tried one, you don't know. So really good plus point. Some of the other points on this helmet, what is good is the airflow, and say you've got 3 vents on the chin there and 2 on the top, so 3 vents letting the air in and a couple of vents at the back. One of those you can shut off as well. Really good airflow. However, that leads me to one of the negative points, which is this is a noisy helmet. It does make a lot of noise, so it's one of those trade-offs. I like the airflow, I can put up with the noise, so that's good. So going back to why this fitted, so one of the good things about this is the cheek pads. So I don't know whether you can see that or not, but the cheek pads are actually magnetic. You can just pull them out, put them back in again, great for cleaning. But replaceable cheek pads, Bell offer these in different sizes. They go up in 5mm increments, so you can swap out those cheek pads to get a really good fit. And I actually bought a separate set of cheek pads, and I eventually went back to the ones that I actually bought the helmet with, so they fit really good. So going back to the visor, and what is really good on this helmet is you can change the visor very, very quickly. You don't really need to. If you wanted to, it's just basically a button each side, and you can just press the button. I'll just press that, and the visor just comes straight out. So there we go. So you don't need 3 hands, you don't need videos on how to accomplish the task. And I say to put it back in, just push it back in the hole and push it until it clicks. So let me just find the one here. There we go. Back in. Couldn't be simpler. Really good design. Also on design, apart from the magnetic cheek pads, you get a magnetic strap retainer as well. So after you've threaded it through your D-ring, that just snaps into place to stop it flapping around in the wind. Works really well. Just another one of those little design features that it just makes all the difference when you're riding it. So, like I said, this wasn't my first choice of helmet, but it's the one I settled on. Not cheap, but you do get all those features. Is it worth more money than similar helmets? I say you get the same level of protection in this price range, which is, we're talking around about the $800 range. So you get all those features. Is it worth it? That's up to you. I like it. What's really important for me is it really fitted well. So that was the deciding factor. All the other plus points are just extras that make it worthwhile. So if you're in the market for this price of helmet, definitely worth trying on, because I say it worked for me and I'm really glad I got it. So any comments, leave them down below. If you want to catch any more future videos, just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks now.